I found my 3DS, which means even less sleep and even more Zelda games to play. Oh man. I do this to myself. Hold on. Oh shh. It's all groovy, babies. I found my charger straight away. And I mourned over my laptop a little bit. I miss that thing. Anyway, stayed up until the sun came out again and stroked my cat for a bit. Good morning. Let's hope today's a good one.
I'm in a meeting, but I haven't filmed. I went to the dentist. It's been kind of a stressful morning, and I have made a copy of my neck and a bit of my chest because I have been struggling to pattern out something the measurement way and realised that it's actually really stupid of me to try and do that because it doesn't reflect the curves of my body. So here's the beginnings of that. Boop.
Come out of my long day of online lessons to find this guy lounging on the bed, just in enjoying life. Weren't you, Archie? You enjoying life? You enjoying life? Good boy.
So I'm just about to start work in about 10-ish minutes. 20 minutes. And yeah, nothing too exciting so far, although... Where were they? There we go. They're back. Still got no idea what they're doing. Not making as much noise as the other day though, so that's good. But it looks like there's a lot of digging going on, which is concerning. Because they're probably getting rid of lots of soil, followed by concrete, which is when the jackhammer comes out. So, it might get quite loud later, which I'm not looking forward to. But at least I'm not doing it at 8 AM again, so we'll chalk that up as a win. Now I'm about to finish getting ready for work, and then start work. Hopefully no internet outages today, but I don't trust them, because part of me feels like they're the ones who caused it. Which also makes me feel like they might end up causing a power cut today. But we shall see. Hopefully they do their job right and don't do that, so...
Good afternoon. I didn't get to sleep until fairly late last night. I don't know, I was fine and then all of a sudden I just wasn't. It was a pretty rough night. I've still got tonsillitis, so I feel like I'm gonna have to ring the doctors because my throat's starting to get sore again now that I've finished my antibiotics. My eyebrows really disappear in the light. And also like my tonsils are bleeding and stuff again, and my headphones are unplugged so that the microphone doesn't record it. The cats are fighting as well, so it's all happening this afternoon. So yeah, I was gonna turn into a ghost. I was gonna get up at 10, but I didn't go to sleep. I didn't get to sleep until 4, so I stayed in bed a bit longer. I don't know, it was just, you know when like you're fine and then all of a sudden you're not. I think my eye is really swollen. Right, I'm gonna stop doing Stevie and getting distracted, and I'm gonna go in the bath.
Hello. It's dark. What a very busy day so far. It's better. It is 2 o'clock and I'm only just having a break. Basically, I've had obviously my live lessons, which I've been doing. I had 2 Year 8 live lessons, my tutor group this morning. And then around that, I have My school is connected to one of the big school training centres, and I was very honoured. That's where I also trained myself, and so they know me. And I was very honoured at the start of this year because they asked me to run the drama training for all the drama trainees and the subject training. So I've had one of my subject training days with them, running training on how to be a drama teacher, which is very exciting. But obviously it'd be better if it was in person, and it would usually be in person, but obviously it had to be over like a Google Meet. So that was a bit weird, a bit different, and it involved a lot of me talking at them, which is not what you should do if you're going to be a teacher. It shouldn't just be you talking. But it was good. It was a Q&A session. They were able to, I was able to help them with specific problems and concerns and give them ideas, and they all said they found it really useful. So that's good, but it has meant that I've not stopped all day, and my throat is actually really starting to hurt. I think because we haven't had to talk at length since before Christmas, so already I'm starting to feel my voice go a bit. But it's been productive, it's been useful. I feel like I've accomplished something, but still lots to do. But I'm going to have some lunch now, seeing as it's 2 o'clock. I'm going to have some lunch and have a bit of a break. I think it's earned. Then I'm going to watch the inauguration of Joe Biden, because that is definitely something to cheer people up in these COVID times.
And so commenced the worst part of the week. I had to go out shopping. Now, I told you I don't have social media because I feel uncomfortable. The same way I don't show my face on these vlogs because I feel uncomfortable. Well, going out in public is the same for me, but tenfold. With the pandemic only making it worse. Today, for instance, I had an old lady so far up my arse, I thought she was going to pay me afterwards. Unsocially distance me, please. Anyway, due to a meltdown and being violated by an old lady, I forgot half of the stuff that I needed to get. So, I'm going to have to go tomorrow. On the plus side, I get to go out bike riding, which I love, and that cushion, the peacock one, ooh, I might get it.
Yeah, no kidding. Lucky for us. I just love how it's through basically a technicality that we're like, yeah, we still got them. Staying together for the kids. Yeah, thank God for that. Mm-hmm. Cool. Do we have any kind of explanation as to why they want some in both categories, like top picks and their country, and others just in one or the other? Because when they were phrasing their feedback before, that was my primary question, was did they want it duplicating or just moving? True. But also it just seems really arbitrary to have, if you've already got it included and it is something that important that it has to be in top picks, why would you need it also further down? You know? I mean, we've had like 16, 17 hours of training, and you'd think that it would have been mentioned in there, but also that's 17 hours of being able to, just being bombarded with information. So, I can't say I blame you for not having a clue, because neither do I.
3 p.m. I'd got everything I'd wanted to do for the day done, including job 2. I had to tiptoe so you couldn't see my face in this video, and I decided to finally clean out my R2 mug after days of flavour accumulation. I ended up buying me in the flashing mouse that we saw in the previous clip. He reacted as expected. He clearly loves it. What a money dump that cat is. And then I ended up making myself even more coffee because I was going to go start another project for job 2, which I should be beginning tomorrow, but I thought I'd get ahead. Oh, and one last thing. I had a religious experience today. These chips, oh my god.
So it's about 3:30, just on my lunch, loving life, not bored at all. Yeah. So just another exciting quick update from me as usual. Good news though is they've gone. They've left some things, I don't know if you can see, I think you can see behind the red van somewhere. They've all gone, they've left some stuff, so I'm guessing that means they're going to come back, which I'm not looking forward to, but fun. As long as it's not 8 AM, then I won't complain. I'll complain regardless, but yeah. But yeah, slow day at work. I'd say slow, busy, but slow in terms of nothing interesting happening. But yeah, there was something I was going to say. I can't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say, no update from work as of if I'm getting fired yet. So, fun. Got a message from my team leader just saying we're still investigating into it. We'll update you when you know more. So, you'll know when I know, I guess.
It is about 5 o'clock and I've just been laid in bed watching The Good Doctor all day. Oh, sorry. America has a new president. That's the thing that's happened today. I found a new TV show that I like. Always made me cry a lot. I'm really cryy today. I don't know why. And so far, as much as I know, my hometown hasn't flooded yet, but is about to. It's becoming like a yearly thing now that we flood, and if we do, I probably won't go out in it, but I'll try and get some footage of it to show you guys what it's like, because it's a lot. I'm gonna go back to watching my TV show. Thought I'd better film something, as in as I have filmed nothing today. And that's it.
Watching the skies, the river levels and the railway line, people in Walsden know all the telltale signs that flooding in their village is possible. The flood siren sounded last night, letting people know the flood alert had been upgraded to a flood warning.
Right, so just another fun, quick post-work update. As usual, absolutely nothing interesting to say. Work was painful, long, slow, because there was a lot of system errors, which means all of my... Thankfully, it's not just me. I thought it was just me until I looked right at the end there. So my targets were about 2/3 of what they should be, which isn't good at all. But looking at the rest of the group's targets, everyone else would be quite drastically behind as well, because I'm assuming it's off the system issues, so that's what's messed me over today. But what can you do? At least it's not just me, so it's not going to reflect too badly on me. And yeah. Also, I don't know why, but I swear this light bulb looks different today. I don't know if I'm just spending too long in here, but for the past like 2 hours, I've sat at my desk staring at that wall, and I keep thinking it looks different. And I don't know why. Either that light bulb's about to burn out, which is concerning, because I've never bought a light bulb to replace before, so that will be a fun learning experience. Or I'm just going insane. Both viable options. We will find out soon. I should probably get a light bulb just in case. Actually, no, there's quite a few light bulbs in the flat. I mean, they're all in use, but I'm sure I'll find one I can replace it with. But yeah, I want to get rid of that one anyway. It's so yellow. You can't really see it in there, but it's such a yellow light and I hate it. It is not good for beauty lighting at all. So yeah, That's my day. Exciting life in lockdown. Woohoo!
So, watch the inauguration. Very powerful, very moving. Things feel a bit more positive all of a sudden, don't they? So I did that. Did a little bit of work, just because I was bored. And then I just had some tea. Now I'm lying in bed watching telly. And I may try and get an early night ready for my long day tomorrow, because as well as teaching and doing some marking, I've got parents' evening, which was delayed from last week when the system all went wrong and crashed. So I've got my virtual parents' evening tomorrow. So it's a long old day, almost a 12-hour day tomorrow. So I may try and get an early night. So goodbye.
So just thought I would show everyone how well my afternoon or evening's going now. So I'm just watching the vlog, living life, having a great time. Thought, oh, I'm going to treat myself to some biscuits. Why not? And then I decided to break a rule, which I'm normally very strict on, which is no food in bed. Just because I'm always very fussy about crumbs and things like that. I thought, just a once-off. I've been here about 4 months. I think I've earned, just a one-off, having food in bed. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah. Yep. Opened a packet of biscuits. First one slid out, and it was shattered. So, fun. No regrets.
So both the light bulbs in my bedroom have gone now. I can't find a bulb for them either, so something to sort out. It's been a bit of a rough day. I don't really know. This is technically life. And it's not something that's shocking me, but my grandma's sick. She's been sick for a long time. The difference is now, again, this isn't that different. It's been like this for a few weeks. Is that my grandma's dying? I don't really know how to deal with it. I mean, there'd be something wrong with me if I did. But it's just questions like if I'll be able to go to the funeral, how do you say goodbye to someone? That sort of thing. Last time I saw her, she was still talking. And she told me she didn't like red hair, and I had really red hair at the time, so I was like, cheers, Joyce. And I told her that I loved her before I left. And I did want to go back, but now I don't know if I do want to go back. And then I wonder if I'm being selfish by not wanting to go back. People are looking after her, and there's the palliative care team, the district nurse, the GP. She has carers that go 4 times a day. I have one auntie that's like proper taken the lead in sorting grandma and granddad and pretty much everything. And then mum goes on Saturdays. She's missed a few because she's not been well. I have another auntie and an uncle who are sorting it. But it's just, it's a shit topic. But it's just suddenly hit me. And I don't know. I know that it's, Holly, if you go back to Kizzy, you'll be in trouble. I know that it's important to talk, and I don't know, it's just, I feel like my family's very much just get on with it. And I've tried. But it's really bad just sitting around waiting for someone to die. That's Holly proving she's an arsehole. And I don't know why it's affected me today, but it's just, we could have weeks left of this as well. She's got Lewy bodies dementia. And that's like a cross between Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. And we don't know what she sees. She hallucinates a lot, all the time, and she can't move. I don't really know the point of this. I think it's more just cathartic for me to talk about it. But my granddad wants to go in a home, and he wants her to go in a home. But if she went in a home, we don't know if anyone could be with her at the end. But then my granddad needs help too. It's all just a mess. I don't know. I don't understand most of the stuff that's going on. I've never had to deal with like this before. I was up all night like thinking about it and worrying that I won't be able to go to the funeral. Then again, I don't want to go to the funeral, but I do, and it's just, that's a mess in itself. I mean, who actually wants to go to a funeral? It's not like a fun day trip, is it? I've been talking for like 10 minutes about something really morbid, but I'm sure that someone has something fun to say. On that note, it's like 8 o'clock and I'm gonna go watch The Good Doctor and edit and then try and get an early night because I need it. Cat. Is there gonna be a cat? Oh no, do you want to move to see there's gonna be a cat? There's a cat. Can you see her? She's peeping. Oh, she's going. What do you want? Yes. She's going to kill the orange mouse. Anyway, good night.
All finished work now. Earlier than expected. but my back is absolutely breaking. And yeah, here's taking stock of the situation that I'm about to get into. Lots of tape. And that looks absolutely crazy, but basically I wrapped cling film around myself and taped over the top of it so that I could create the patterns. And it would actually be shaped to my body. And these are all cut just because this is the only way that I can get everything to lay flat, but also maintain the curves that came from the form of my body. And I'm going to cut it out of, not that big one, probably, actually no, it would be a combination of both. Got thinner 3mm foam and 5mm foam. Get to stack. Also, one day I'll actually paint my keyblade. So interesting.
Okay, so finishing the vlog, and I've just gotten up to Anna's pride and joy of Dino George. So Anna was sending me some screenshots last night, and I was concerned but chose not to question it. I don't even know how to describe it. It was beautiful, a work of art, best way to describe it, and I definitely need that video file as soon as possible to post on Instagram because it is just beautiful, perfect. Oh, this is why we love Anna. Anna is amazing.
Hi, hello, howdy, it's me. This is it, this is the one video you're getting today, because it's been a very long day, and I forgot to take my charger again. My phone didn't die, but that was because I didn't attempt to film anything, so that's good. Also, remember yesterday when I said that I cut myself less when shaving? Well, I cursed it. But you best believe I packed it full of eyeshadow, and I look stunning. Today was the quietest it's ever been. I think we served around 60 customers total, which is a number. I was alright, we managed to clean everything in the store and get everything nice and like super ready, so we know that there's nothing that we can get caught on, because it's usually pretty good, but it's always nice to know that tomorrow those that are in can feel safe, like knowing that we haven't just happened to miss something this time. Some of the best news in the past 4 years is that the Cheeto isn't president anymore. Joe Biden is officially the 46th president of the United States, and I appreciate that a lot of people don't feel like that affects us, but it does. The United States is huge. People forget that we are a tiny little nation, especially in comparison to America. But also they are a major trading partner, especially as we leave the EU. And having someone that, you know, knows their arse from their elbow is promising. And not only that, for me, the queer community is very much a family. And knowing that my siblings across the sea are finally going to be treated with some decency and respect by their leaders is really nice. I cried when I saw that. I think it's the health secretary. I don't understand the positions, but the person in charge of like health stuff is a trans woman, and I'm I'm so happy. And I've just read that one of the first day signing things, or whatever, one of the first things that Joe Biden's going to do is a complete U-turn on the banning of transgender people in the military, which is yes, thank you. Obviously, so that's been pretty nice. I didn't get a chance to properly watch the inauguration. I'm going to probably watch some like highlight reels and watch Lady Gaga perform on YouTube over the next couple of days, but obviously I was working, so I couldn't really watch today, but I kept up to date with some of the articles that were going up in the slower parts of the day. So it's been a good day all round, to be honest. It's been quite nice. It's been refreshing. I feel ready to have a day off tomorrow, but I feel ready to like do stuff. It's also quite good because I'm in a lull with the games that I've been playing recently. Like, not that I've gone off them, but just like I don't have as much sort of obsessive drive to play them. Oh, sorry, burped a little bit there. So I'm hoping I can jump on that and use that to do something else, which would be nice. But I'm gonna chill out. I believe the vlog has not just gone up. I think it went up a little bit earlier, but Ray has just sent me the link for it because Ray likes to tell me when it's up. So I'll be watching that in a little bit. But I think this is just going to be it for me filming today because it was just big long work day. Yeah. Hugs and kisses. This is what hugs and kisses is now. Another one of my nails broke. I don't want to talk about it. Love you. Bye.
So this is probably going to be the last video that I film tonight, just to be able to make sure that I get everything uploaded in time. And also because I'm going to be spending the next little while working on my costume while talking to my partner, which requires my phone, which I record on. So I can't really capture that. But I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what I'm doing with that while I have Hades on in the background. So we're back again. Yeah, so I flipped all of them because there's some sticky bits still. Jesus Christ, what have I done there? So flipped all of the pattern pieces that have been cut out. I'm going to transfer them onto the paper. I'm going to leave a little bit of seam allowance around the sides, and I'm going to extend it a little bit further so that I can figure out the length exactly. And then I'm going to pin them together like it's cloth and see how it sits around my neck. And then if it's all good to go, then it's going to be transferred directly onto the foam without the seam allowance bits, because the foam will just be glued side to side using noxious gunk, which I'm not going to be able to do tonight, probably. I'd want to be able to keep the window open a little bit, just for ventilation, because it's really nasty, noxious stuff. But yeah, fingers crossed the pattern works out, and then I can show you something a bit more concrete tomorrow. Ciao for now.
Wrap up time. Today was a tough day for me, having to go outside to see people, the lady getting way too close for me, and also, I don't know whether this will take you by surprise at all, but the choice to physically be on screen. If you noticed, every so often I actually show maybe my torso or like a part of my body on screen, and it's something I'm pushing myself to do every so often as a way to help me get over some things, and it always puts me in a weird place. And while we're on the topic of, let's call it, body image, I have decided recently, mainly today, that I want to start eating healthier. My current diet could be classified as 5-year-old child let loose at a birthday party, and it's really started to make me sluggish and feel uncomfortable in myself, as if I needed to any more than I do right now. Anyway, good night.